Welcome to the Superhero Sanctum, an offshoot of the PCVG in which Tetris and Waha try to pitch each other superheroes.
Each episode will be at least 10 minutes long, but each superpower may last several episodes, so stay tuned and enjoy the Superhero Sanctum.
Okay. So we ended. Oh, hold on. Welcome back to What's It? And we're doing What's It? And we were talking about
Druid.
the Order of Mother Nature, which is basically just a gathering of Mother Nature nature-based supers, which join in the Druid collective, which everyone who cares halfway about nature gathers up in something called a Druid collective, where they wear long robes no matter the weather and stand out in the forests.
I've been there. It's called the Rainbow Family Gathering, and those people smell terrible.
It's because they constantly wear those fucking robes like 24/7. I mean, like, in the middle of fucking summer, why would you wear super heavy robes? But anyways, yeah, which, I don't know. This is probably actually gonna lead talking more about Nature's Bounty, which, here's the thing, totally forgot to mention, last episode where we're talking about her almost exclusively, I forgot to say she's a she, even though her name is Marie, and that she's a bounty hunter, basically. She fucking is running the streets, catching criminals and turning them into the police.
Her superpower is turning people into police officers?
It's very useful. It's
Oh my god,
totally
I need a cop.
nature-based.
I know, I'll turn this robber into a police officer.
Officer, arrest yourself. And then his head explodes.
Anyways, so she's a bounty hunter. You were talking about this nature collective and that they all represent a different part of nature or something. So I'm
Yeah.
imagining the other one can change shapes?
No, well, it's just whichever sort of nature heroes or villains we want to think of. They meet together in the Order of Mother Nature and discuss what they do to deal with the outside world. So imagine PETA, but with, like, nature magic. So very dangerous.
And very tasty animals.
Very tasty. Oh, yeah. God, especially since, like, nature-based doesn't mean super hippie. Some of these guys could be, like, carnivore, nature-based supers. So,
That just reminds me of when we were playing D&D. And we're sitting there hungry one night, and the druid goes, well, I can summon an animal if that helps. And we go, well, actually, does that help? And he goes, yeah, animal runs out of the forest from somewhere and then runs off at the end of his summoning. So, yeah, you can eat that animal.
to be fair, that was hilarious. I only did that just for comedic effect. Like, just so that you think that, alright, I'm summoning this, like, monkey to show up right at this instance in this area. Which means, like, somewhere, ages ago, wherever this monkey lived, maybe weeks ago, he got the urge to get up, walk directly to wherever that was, and then start a fight and do whatever the druid says. So then that led into, yes, this, like, fucking, I think it was pig or boar. Fuck. This pig or boar shows up out of nowhere. And you guys kill it and eat it. You probably actually went with something more intense and heinous, like, can you summon something endangered? I want to eat something that should live.
I want to eat something panda-shaped.
do you, I'm sorry, I'd like to order the panda. Can you make it, young? It needs to be young. It needs to have its whole life ahead of it.
I'm not just eating it. I'm eating all of its hopes and futures and days ahead and dreams. That way I can become stronger. But yeah, no, that way they can eat stuff. That's cool. I'd really like to come out with another person, but I guess you're right. It is just like, it would be like Druid 1.
Exactly, but I named it the Order of Mother Nature just to say that later on an evil nature-based villain comes out that I named Mother Nature itself, which is basically, this one can be something that's affected the whole world from the beginning of time. It's just an ageless sort of possibly ex-human that turns into plant itself, pretty much. It's just ageless, runs on the sun. It's basically a plant or a tree that is really against humans, just fucking hates them. So whatever she does is motivated on taking out humans. Running this whole, like, Order of Mother Nature, the collective of druids and nature-based supers, whether they be evil or good, was all in the interest of going against legitimate society that endangers nature.
No, it does, like, with the other stuff, this one actually gives you an entire, like, nature versus the heroes.
Exactly. So even though Nature's Bounty is a nature-based super who controls plants, this is a nature-based villain that creates plants. This one will actually be a plant that creates plants, and it would just create fights that would be kind of ridiculous, where the source of the plants being created, Mother Nature, whether she be in some weird human form or weird plant-shaped form.
You know, we could even do a whole thing where, like, they're carrying his seeds, and like and that's why they have power over nature itself, is because they're technically like his children in a way.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they have that sort of material, or I don't want to say seed inside of them because that sounds a little sexual.
We could say that they're carrying his spore.
That sounds a little sexual.
I would say it sounds like
Card.
because if I heard some girl was carrying a spore, I'd be like, ew. I'm only gonna stick my dick in her 2 or 3 times max.
You know, like, I'll flip a coin to see if I put a condom on or not. But that's the limit.
That's it.
And that's what Mother Nature is, ladies and or gentlemen.
It's a tree that got raped by a guy that was only able to flip a coin and came up tails. So he didn't put on a condom.
So, hold on, is that Mother Nature's fucking backstory in general? A guy raped a tree.
No, that's where the other people that came out of Mother Nature came from. Clearly, Mother Nature's story is she's always exists, and a small part of her story is, and she was a tree that got raped.
I like it. Cut, print, in the episode, now.
Bye. He said we have to end the episode, and he's the director. One day
It's
I'll
true.
be director.
Even though I don't know what time it is.
It's directoring time.
That's right, bitch. Direct these nuts.
Later, people.
These nuts.
He's gonna beat me.